Before I start this video, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Thank you for what y'all do. And yeah, guys, so thank you to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. And yeah. So what's going on, guys? This is Preston here, and this is the Goodyear 400 Darlington race review. And oh my goodness, guys, like I don't know how many, it's been countless consecutive weeks where something just, it's been up on edge of your seat moments. Like, ever since, like, Texas. Ever since Texas, it has just been, the finishes for me have been, like, up on my seat moments. Oh my goodness, guys. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about Tyler Reddick in a minute. But, yeah, first off, Tyler Reddick, he won the pole and he flat out dominated. He flat out dominated this race. And as a 2311 racing fan myself, boy, wow, just ah, Reddick didn't get the finish he deserved, but that's what happens when you're going for the win, and when you go against to go for the win, and just stuff like that just happens sometimes. So, man, feel bad for Reddick and Chris Buescher. So stage one, Tyler Reddick dominated. Plain and simple, he flat out dominated stage one until that first set of green flag pit stops, and then Kyle Larson took over, and Kyle Larson eventually won stage one. And stage two is where we saw drivers spin out. Like I think the first one to spin out was John Hunter Nemechek. He spun out off of turn four, and then after that, there was like a pileup with Ryan Blaney. Tempers were flaring in this race. Tempers were indeed flaring. It was hot outside. It was hard to pass. You had to control. You had to battle the track in this race. It was a lot on the drivers today. It was a lot on the drivers in this race. Um, so yeah, and then stage two was won by Tyler Reddick. Zane Smith, he spun out and hit the inside wall. Stage two. And then Reddick won stage two, and then Kyle Larson, the final caution for incident, he had a tire go down and ended his race. So yeah, and then we had to talk about some drivers. Truex was up there. Denny Hamlin ended up finishing in the top five after not even being in the top five pretty much all day. Man, that's a Denny Hamlin fan. Top five, heck yeah. So yeah. Um Guys, just the finish towards the end, the finish, it's just been fun to watch. You had Tyler Reddick, the guy who dominated this race today. You have Chris Buescher, who is trying to rebound after what happened last week, and Brad Keselowski, the guy who hasn't even won since I was in middle school. That was how long since Brad Keselowski won a race. It has been since I was in 8th grade. Since I was like learning, like doing remote learning. That was the 2020 to 2021 year where it was basically the pre-post pandemic. That was how long Brad Keselowski has won a race. That long, over 3 years. And yeah, he was able to get it done. So here's how it all happened. On that final restart, Reddick and Keselowski were racing so hard for the win. Like, wins are, gotta get every chance you get. You gotta try your best every race, to get all the wins you can get. Try your best every race. And then when Keselowski and Reddick were fighting, all of a sudden, here comes Chris Buescher, and Chris Buescher was indeed my pick to win this race. Chris Buescher was indeed my pick to win this race. And according to my winners predictions video I made back in January, I said that Chris Buescher was going to win this race. And dude, Reddick racing so hard for the win with like less than 10 laps to go. He slid up, tried to do a slide job, got into Chris Buescher, and ultimately both of their changes for the win went away. Tyler Reddick ended up having a tire going down, and Chris Buescher, I think he went off pit road as well. I think his tire went down too. But ultimately, it led to Brad Keselowski getting his first win at RFK Racing. It has been 3 years, like I said, since I wasn't even in high school yet, since Brad Keselowski won. Like, it has been 3 years. 3 years. Over 3 years. It wasn't even before this channel even started since he last won. So, yeah, I'm really happy for Brian Keselowski, dude. I really wanted Brian Keselowski. It was time for a Brian Keselowski win. Like, just, Brad Keselowski, the last time Brad won, I did not like Brad. I could you not, I used to just cannot stand Brad Keselowski, but as I got older and I looked back on his racing, to me, he's grown a lot over me, and he's now one of the drivers like I would like to like cheer for and be happy for to win. So yeah, congratulations to Brad Keselowski, dude. You clearly this was a really earned win for you, man. Man, Tyler Reddick, man, he dominated this race, and unfortunately, he just made a move, tried to go for the win, and it just didn't work out in the end. And Brad Keselowski, I predicted Brad Keselowski to win a race this year. I did pick him to win the Atlanta race, the Atlanta race back after the Daytona 500. Man, it was time for him to win another race. 110 races. 110 races, guys, since he last won. And that was Talladega, April 2021. And wow. Congratulations to Brad Keselowski. And then after the race with Chris Buescher and Tyler Reddick, we almost saw a fight broke out. We almost saw a fight broke out between Tyler Reddick and Chris Buescher. Like, my goodness, guys. I thought we were going to have a fist fight between those two. So, yeah. Wow, Buescher, and he did have the right to be upset in this case. Guys, this race was just felt like a classic Darlington race. Managing your tires was really a big factor in this race. Just wow, this was a great race, guys. Um, just what an amazing show. This is like ever since Texas. Well, maybe I really technically ever since Richmond, since that ever since that finish at Richmond, the finishes have just been up on the edge of your seat moments for me. So, including like finishes with 2 laps to go. Um, wow, just NASCAR is true. This has to be one of my favorite starts to the season that I've watched as a NASCAR fan since 2022. Since 2022. So yeah, guys, Brad Keselowski gets the job done finally. It's been a long time. It's time for another Brad win. Congratulations. Good job, Brad Keselowski. So now I'm going to take a look at the race results. Alright, everyone, here is the race results. Brad Keselowski wins in first wins with RFK Racing. He finishes first, breaks a 3-year winless drought. Ty Gibbs in second. Josh Berry third. Really great finish for Josh Berry. Denny Hamlin, my guy, fourth place finish. Wasn't even in the top 5 all race. Oh man, another top 5. Great. Awesome. Chase Briscoe 5th, William Byron 6th. Bubba Wallace will finish 7th. How about that? Wallace was in the top 10 all day. Alex Bowman 8th, Justin Haley 9th. Running at the top 10 is Michael McDowell. Then it's Ross Chastain 11th, Chase Elliott 12th, Christopher Bell 13th, Noah Gragson 14th, Todd Gilliland 15th, Corey LaJoie 16th, Ryan Preece 17th, Kaz Grala 18th, Eric Jones, his first race back after that back injury he had at Talladega, finishes 19th. Austin Cindric 20th. Joey Logano wound up 21st. He was at one point in the top 5 battling for the fourth at one point. Harrison Burton 22nd. Ricky Stenhouse 23rd. Daniel Suarez 24th. Martin Truex Jr. 25th. Carson Hocevar 26th. Kyle Busch 27th. Austin Dillon 28th. Derek Kraus 29th. Chris Buescher ends up finishing 30th. Out of that whole deal what he had with Tyler Reddick. John Nemechek 31st. Tyler Reddick 32nd after being caught up in that scuffle with Chris Buescher trying to battle for the lead, for the win. Daniel Hemrick 33rd. Kyle Larson, he had that blown tire and he was out of that race at that point. Zane Smith, he spun out and hit the inside wall in stage 2. And then Ryan Blaney, he was involved in that scuffle just outside of turn 2 in stage 2. So, yeah, that is your race results. Didn't tell you guys this yet, but this was the first win. This is the first win for the new Ford Dark Horse body and the first win of Ford this season. After that, they have been a struggling. They've been a struggling manufacturers this season, and they've got a bright spot now. So yeah, guys, in conclusion, this Darlington race, in my opinion, was a really classic one. You have all the Darlington throwbacks. It was throwback weekend. Brad Keselowski won in his throwback. Um, yeah, guys, and then I'm gonna be telling you guys my opinion on every single Darlington throwback paint scheme that'll be coming out. Planning on coming out tomorrow. Planning on it. Planning on that video being released tomorrow or Tuesday. So yeah, guys, and I'm gonna give this race a 7 out of 10 for this Darlington race. Yeah, you had to manage your tires really well. Um, just wow, it was hot. There was tempers flaring, fouling the racetrack, and yeah, that's all I can really about say. That's all I can really say, guys. And yeah, that's it for this race review, guys. Congratulations to Brian Keselowski, man. And wow. So, what do you guys think? Let me think about this race. Let me know in the comments below. And anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out.